y'all? And welcome to Absolutely Pressure Podcast, where curiosity definitely meets conversation. We are your hosts. I'm Crystal.
I'm Aisha.
And on tonight's show, we have someone that's well known throughout the city. One of your favorite promoters, an entrepreneur, a father, a man of God. Let's show some love to our guest today, who is Juice Man Jay.
Thank you.
What's up, Juice Man?
Nothing much, just cool.
Welcome to Absolutely Pressure Podcast.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you here tonight. We like to always ask our guests from the beginning to tell us a little bit about yourself. So tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from. Aisha. Where he's from.
Where are you from? Are you from the west side? I thought you was from Bessemer.
No, I'm from Fairfield.
Oh, he's from Fairfield.
Fairfield. But I got a lot of love in Bessemer. They kind of adopted me. You know, I've done a lot of work in Bessemer.
Okay. So what were you doing before you became a promoter?
Well, I kind of always been promoting, but before people probably knew I was a promoter, I had a clothing store, boutique. I sold women's clothes, and also had a lounge called Studio Life After Dark.
Okay. And so what put you in the mindset to become a promoter? What made you make that a full-time thing?
Well, it's more of I can say it's full-time. But, you know, I love putting events together.
Is it not full-time? Do you do anything else?
Well, I do work, but, you know, it is a full-time, it is full-time what I do. I put it together because, you know, I like bringing people together, you know, let people have fun and enjoy themselves. So that was one of the main reasons.
Because it seemed like you had something going on. You're promoting something at least maybe like once a month, or what would you say?
Yeah, lately it's been once a month. I'm trying to wrap it up. It's probably doing it like twice a month. Right now we got a brunch. It's called Brunch After Dark. We got that going on, and we do some live musical events. And we get like different artists around the city, and we help them grow their brand and promote them.
Okay. What would you say it takes to be a successful promoter?
Well, number one, you gotta be likable, you know, because people not gonna come support you if they don't like you, you know. And then again, you just gotta promote. You gotta promote hard. You know, you gotta promote every day pretty much, you know, to get the word out. And not just promote in the city, promote outside of the city.
In order to be successful, do you feel like you will already have to have a large following base? Like you have to have a big friend group to even become a promoter?
Not necessarily. You just gotta build it, you know. You can start off with just a small group of people and just help build. You just gotta be a people's person. You know, you gotta be able to branch out and meet people, show them that they appreciate it, let them know you appreciate them coming to your events or your, you know, whatever you got going on. So you just gotta continue to like push, and you gotta show people that you know you appreciate it.
Okay, what helped you to be able to connect to the DJs and the people who own the clubs around the city? Like, how did you make those connections?
Well, it all started at the clothing store. You know, the clothing store was a woman's boutique, and it started in 2018. And the store just evolved around music and, you know, different things of that sort. And people just started coming in, so I connected with them on that note.
So you initially started as a boutique owner before going into club promotion or promotion?
That's right, yeah.
What all do you promote?
I promote all kinds of events, anything positive, you know, anything that brings people out. You know, it don't matter what your age is. You know, we just like to bring people out so they can have fun.
So tell us some things that you have promoted so we'll know.
Well, right now, like I said, I got the brunch going, and I got another event with Nadia Tellers. It's on March 29th. She's gonna come out and sing, and then she's got like 4 different other artists that will come out and sing with her.
Okay, and I know you put on a big event in the city of Bessemer. Was it at the Watermark Place?
Yeah, it was at the Watermark. It was called the Bessemer Food and Music Festival. So that happened in 2024.
Okay.
May of 2024, but I've been reaching back out to them, so we're gonna continue to try to do that again, probably this year.
And how many vendors did you have there?
Oh man, we had like over 100 vendors for that event. You know, we had over 50 food trucks, and we had probably 100 individual vigils that set up the tables and tents.
And you had live performances as well.
Yeah, oh yeah. We had my boy
One
G-Child.
of my favorites.
Right.
G-Child was definitely there.
We had G-Child there. We had Cali Skies. G-Child and Cali Skies was really the headliners. We had more people, but some reason they couldn't make it.
So eventually you're going to be putting on your own heritage festival, huh?
I might. Hey, if the people will come out, then we definitely going to do it.
Absolutely.
Okay, you said you've been promoting since 2018.
Yeah, probably a little bit longer than that. But I wasn't really known for doing it then.
I think you said boutique in 2018.
Yeah, but I was promoting too then, though.
Okay.
So 2018, the boutique started, but I was still promoting like small events, but I wasn't really putting it like on a larger scale. It was just like on a smaller scale.
Okay, what would you say as a promoter would be some of the biggest mistakes you made trying to start off as a promoter?
The biggest mistakes I've made. Probably not going as hard. You know, I had to learn. I didn't really take it as serious at first. I love to have fun. I love to throw parties and stuff, but you know, it was just for fun at first. So, but now it's like it's a job. You know, it's a business. So, definitely bring in financial gain. So, but I love bringing people together. Though.
What would you say is what would you say is something that's the craziest thing that you promoted?
Crazy?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it
She want to
crazy.
know about your wild events.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it crazy, but I've hosted like sex parties, you know, where vendors will come out and they will sell their sex toys and whatever this is called. And I've always I've promoted like dancers in the city of Birmingham, strippers. Yeah. So I did that like on Monday nights. I did that at Plush, and I also did it at my venue, Studio Life After Dark. So we did that on Monday nights. So
I'm glad you kind of touched on that. Go ahead, were you fixing to say something?
no, I wouldn't call it crazy though.
So, sound crazy.
Hey, it's a job. Hey,
What
they gotta get money too.
Absolutely. What all does Studio Life After Dark like consist of? Sounds like you said sex parties.
I wouldn't say consist of.
I'm just saying, like,
Like,
what all have you brought to the table, like with Studio After Dark? I think you had a podcast as well,
Right. Yeah.
and you. So your podcast is not like your ordinary podcast.
Right. It's a little different.
Explain to us how.
Well, I mean, it's not different in a bad way, but it's just
No.
different where, you know, I bring people out just like you and me and let them get a chance to speak their opinion. You know, we spoke on like relationships. We spoke on generational wealth. We had some dancers from Playhouse. We had them come on and, you know, explain, go over the experience that they have, you know, being a dancer.
You had my girl Curvy Carrie on there.
Yeah, we had Carrie on there. She spoke about her business with Brittany. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we got a number of things we had on it.
But on your podcast, you had like live music there as well too, right? Is that a part of the podcast or?
Well, that's separate from the podcast.
Okay.
The live music, it's just we just treat the space like it's a place to create, you know. So we just create different things in that area.
Okay. Go
Okay,
ahead. Go
gonna
where
get
you
back
want
to
to go.
But what is one trick that you feel like as a promoter always gets people in the door?
One trick.
They say that ain't tricking if you got it, Aisha.
To get people, sorry, say that again. I'm sorry.
What is one trick that you feel like you use as a promoter that always gets people to come
He
support?
can't say it.
I'm a people's person, so I'm very charismatic.
Early bird special.
Yeah. So, but I'm saying I reach out to people. You know, when people come to my events, if I remember them, they send me an email or something, I'll reach back out and say, hey, you know, I got another event coming up. You know, I want y'all to pull up. So that's one way I get them to come out.
We forgot to ask you, was there anything that we couldn't ask you? So be prepared, fasten your seatbelt, because we just don't throw it out there, because, you know.
I ain't got no seatbelt on.
All right.
Go.
All right.
Let's go.
So, okay, so, you know, I want to get back to this question that Crystal was touching bases on. Okay, so with you always coming into contact with females all the time, you said you had a female clothing store, you said you promoting strippers, y'all having sex parties.
No, we're
Like,
not having sex
how
parties.
do y'all-
We ain't having sex
How
parties.
do
They
you-
had sex tour parties.
How do you manage all of these women coming? Because I'm sure like some of them are throwing themselves on you at certain times. So how do you manage that?
Not necessarily
All of
throwing
this
themselves.
action that you're getting.
No, I wouldn't call it action. But women don't necessarily throw themselves. Women aren't as bold as men are. We go hard. Men go hard when we.
Not
Yeah,
in
get that
2020. What we at? 2026?
Well, if a woman throw themselves at me, then I'm a little scared. I don't want.
Well, they're definitely doing it. But you know, at one point, the men would say it doesn't have to always be the man that approaches the woman can approach the man as well. So nowadays they just be what they say, what this song say? They just be giving it out.
To the ones who catching it.
So go ahead, friend. So you don't experience that?
No, I mean, a lot of my events I cater around women. And the reason why is women spend money. You're gonna spend money whether you spend your own money, you get your boyfriend to do it, you get your brother to do it, you know what I'm saying? So either way that money's coming back, you know what I'm saying? Men they don't spend the money the way they should. And they may have it, but sometimes men be a little tight on their pockets. So
oh no, she will let me move on. So you sold women's clothing, right?
Correct.
Did you also sell men's clothing or just women?
I did sell men's clothing, but it's been a long time. It was like 2006, 2007. That went good for me then, because back then,
They were spending money back then.
not necessarily, yeah, they were, but you know, and then I'm telling my age, but 2006, 2007, stuff like that. There was just the mall, and then there was there wasn't no boutiques, there wasn't no other stores, it was just the mall, and then I opened up a store back then, so they had to shop with me, so they really didn't have a choice.
What was your store back then?
Where was like location? Midfield.
Okay.
So question, do you feel like it's better to promote by social media, or do you feel like it's better by word of mouth? Do you feel like it's better now that we do have social media to get things out, or does word of mouth travel quicker since we're in Birmingham?
Social media definitely helps, like 1,000%. You know, you can reach someone just picking up your phone and just putting it out there.
Right.
And the beauty of that is you don't even know the person.
Exactly.
You know, word of mouth helps too because, you know, people get like a personal feel of the event. But social media is great. Like if you're promoting an event, like definitely use social media.
Okay. So, let me let you finish with the promoter stuff. Are we done with promoting?
Is there anything else you would like to tell us about your industry of promoting?
I mean, I like promoting. You know?
Do you try to keep a balanced male to female ratio in your club?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, okay.
I'd rather have women in my event. If the men come, that's cool too.
Right.
But like I said earlier,
You
women
cater to the women.
Women gonna spend their money. Right, women gonna spend their money. You can ask somebody for the money. You can call somebody for the money. But when it comes to men, they don't want to show up.
Have you ever had an event where, because I've heard other people who own clubs and promoters do this at times, where you fake like you have a crowd in a place to get more people to come out?
No, I don't do that.
No.
They do the same thing. They do the same thing.
Like on social media,
I don't do that.
And then
Like
if
it's
you,
jumping.
A whole bunch of people is
No.
jumping.
and then if he
Like,
did, do you think he would say, "Oh yeah, I do that all the time"?
Tell us the secret. I
No.
want to know.
If it ain't nobody in it, just ain't nobody in it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
again, as when you're promoting things, you do have slow nights, or you may have a slow event, or event that didn't hit the way you thought it would.
But lately, yours been selling out, right?
Well, I've been doing it a while, so you know, I learned a lot of things. You know, so I know what not to do and what to do. And I know if the event's not doing good and it's time for the event to start, then I know how to pull back and say, hey, we're gonna reschedule this. We're gonna do it. Like I don't let my pride get in the way.
Okay. So single, married, dating.
Okay, hold on before we get to that. One
Okay,
question.
Okay.
One question. So you said that you know what happened. Like a lot of things happen behind the scenes or whatever. Okay, so what are some of the difficulties that happen behind the scenes that we wouldn't know about as a promoter? And what would you say it helps you behind the scenes?
Well, I do a lot of events by myself.
Okay.
I do have certain people who I partner
Like
with.
you have like caterers and who you link up
Well, I'm speaking on just like if I want to do an event with someone.
with. Yeah.
You know, I do most of the events by myself, but I do have certain people who I
Link up with.
I link up with, and then I'll do it. But as far as caterers, yeah, like I'm connected with a lot of people who cater food, a lot of the bands.
Musicians.
Yeah, definitely a lot of musicians.
DJs.
So, yeah, DJs. So you know, you just have to be in the right space, and then you have to connect with people. You know, that way you build a relationship.
What is the worst thing that you've ever seen?
Are you sure?
Saying well.
At one of your events, I just want to know
The worst thing that I've
like,
ever
what is
seen.
one of the worst things that you didn't see?
What is the worst thing you seen at an event? What is the worst thing you
at
seen?
these events? I mean, I'm not at the events as
Yes,
much
you
as
are.
he is because he's a promoter. So he's always at the events.
What you want this man to say?
There are
I'm just
really a lot of
asking.
bad things that happen at the events.
There are not. Okay.
Because I really, when I
Because it
promote,
seems like you cater to a certain age group too,
Right.
so you're not, yeah.
Right.
Partying with grown people.
we're grown folks, you
Right.
know, so most grown folks, they chillin', you know, they ain't on no BS. So I ain't really had any bad.
Okay.
things
You know
that
what?
happen.
Let's get to these questions Krista want to ask
Come
about this. So single, married. Go ahead.
Like, go ahead.
You
You
started.
know the two options?
Single, married,
Dating.
dating. Dating. Okay. So how's the dating life been treating you?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Pretty good lately.
So do you have anybody special right now, or
I want
you
you
just
business.
Right, y'all come with the juice.
you trying to
I
keep
do.
it? You trying
No,
to
I
keep it?
do.
I have a
Oh, you
question.
do? Okay.
What did she ask?
I have a
She
question.
said you don't have anybody special.
Go ahead. Next.
Okay, you may have to reiterate my question. Okay, so with you being a promoter, how do you deal with being a promoter and dating? Like, you know, that's kind of a battle with most promoters. Like, your person would have to respect that when you do an event, like you said, you cater to the women, but you're at your job. So how do you handle balancing both?
And how does the person that you're dating handle it?
Well, it takes a special type of person to handle. Like, I do have a lot of events, and most of the time it's gonna be women there, you know. And sometimes women flirt, you know, they talk a little bit, but for the most of the time, like, this is their moment. So after the event, I don't see them after that. You know.
So how old are you? Did you say?
I'm 47.
You're 47. So what made? So are you just now starting to date? You haven't been dating in the past. Like, what happened? Why did it taking you so long?
I didn't know there was a time.
Was you looking?
frame on it,
You weren't looking before. Now you're looking.
But you know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
My work and my career, my business, it takes a lot of my time.
Carnival
So
Scott. Oh, haba.
it
Y'all
takes-
like asking on what?
it takes a lot, you know, to take care of that stuff. So, you know, it takes the right one to understand, like, what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Do you think in your current situation, dating situation, that she understands?
Somewhat.
Let me take it back. Juice Man Jay, because I don't call you that, but Juice Man Jay, where did you get that name from? You got the juice?
I do.
You do?
Do you know what?
Tell me. I don't want to
Yeah,
assume
people wanna
anything.
Tell the people.
Well, like, it's really a thing. Like, saying you have the juice, like, you possess, like, good energy, good power, stuff like that. You influence people, you know, charismatic, stuff like that. So that's where the name came from.
Okay, Juice Man.
Oh,
Is that okay, Aisha?
Y'all don't want me asking my question.
Come on,
I
no.
wanted the tea and I ain't getting
Don't
it.
hold back. Go ahead.
I wanted all the negative, all the good, all the bad.
Is this part one of, like, another interview? I'm just trying to see this. You
She doing the studio after dark, after the press.
Yo, I'm here for it.
I mean, if we talking to somebody who's
You want the
always
world
in
to know.
nightlife,
Right.
you know, always at a club. So, you know, things happen when you're out at night, period. But you're not
do.
telling me what happened.
I'm not giving you what you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Won't you attend the event so that you can see what
I do
happened?
attend some events, but of course I'm not going to attend
Come to the
all
next-
events
come to the next
because
one.
I'm not getting paid for it, so
Come to the next
No.
one, just enjoy yourself.
he get paid to go.
And bring your notepad so you can write down all
Right.
the questions that you want to ask.
But also, I want to just say this. With dating a promoter, they're just like dating a DJ, a barber, or whatever. When you have a man that's all in the public and someone you come in accepting it. That's one of the roles.
So do you be getting
No,
bribes?
people don't always accept that. You know
No,
what
I'm
I'm
No,
saying?
saying.
because it's
They
not
should.
always easy to accept.
Right.
Like
But
my
I'm saying they
dad.
should think. I know I'm not saying it's one-sided, but you should come in and have that conversation if they can't handle it and know that whatever y'all got going
Let me
on.
say something. They come in saying that they can help it. But then once they see what's going on, everything changes.
But it should be okay unless
It should
you're
be.
doing something that, you know,
No, it ain't about you doing that. That's just like,
because sometimes
you have to understand. You have
He
to-
clocking in.
Yeah, I might work.
Because
I
my
got to
dad
talk.
was a musician,
Let me-
and he
let me-
definitely said,
Let me give you
"Don't
an
date them
example.
type of men." I mean, yeah,
No, let me give
they
you an
have
example.
groupies.
Let me give you an example.
Give me an example.
We had an event. Yeah, we
Okay,
we had an event.
We here.
Mm-hmm.
Aisha. Go.
No, I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh.
Let's say you my lady.
Mhm.
She just participated at the event,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and she come up to me and she say, "Hey Jay, I'm enjoying your event. You know, I'm gonna come to the next one." I said, "I appreciate you coming," and I give her a compliment. You hear it. Your hair look nice. You smell good. Is that too much?
Is it too much, Aisha?
No, I'm asking you. You the lady, right?
I don't know. Is that too much?
No.
I don't
So
know.
let's
No,
start.
no,
It's
no.
not necessarily. I don't necessarily.
Answer the
think it's-
question.
I don't necessarily think it's too much because what he's doing is trying to bait her and get her to come
I'm
back
not baiting
again.
her.
But
I'm making her part of what I'm trying to bring. I want her to come to the next event. You know
so
what I
she
mean?
won't come if you don't compliment her.
No, not necessarily though, but the fact that I'm complimenting her may be true. She may say good. She may have nice hair. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you used to do at that boutique, huh?
Yeah.
When they come in there.
Hell yeah.
He used to do the baby boy.
Hell yeah. That's weird.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm just
I've been
saying.
to the
I
boutique.
shop
with
I-
some.
Well, hold on. I
What you
have
mean?
too.
I'm a
and he
man,
has
right?
never complimented me when I came in that shop, in that boutique.
He was busy.
Did you spend some money?
I did.
He was busy that day.
And
I
tried
probably will.
clothes
Oh,
in the little dressing room.
you take a picture? Oh.
Carry on, Aisha. You have selected compliments.
Come on with these questions, man. Shit, y'all. I had all week to get this shit
So
together.
you
I got some questions too.
Oh, we never had that.
Yes, we
I got
have.
both of
We
them.
have
They
had.
simple though. They simple.
We have had somebody ask us questions before. He turned the whole show around on us.
Who was
That's
that?
what you
That
want.
was
Well, hey, this is an open book.
Birmingham Baby Bustin'.
Oh,
You want it to be entertaining though. You know what I'm
Chubby.
saying? When you come
Yeah,
to
chubby cheek.
yeah. I'm not answering no questions.
Well,
Go
what?
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
feel
don't
me?
care. You can ask me questions.
It's simple questions.
Oh, you the first
it's
one.
nothing personal.
You the first one getting the question.
It's nothing personal.
I don't care.
It's nothing personal.
Okay.
I will never dig into your personal life.
All right. So, do a lot of the times when because you're working with so many women, do you be having women trying to bribe you and all
I've had
these
that.
types of craziness?
I've had that.
So what they trying to bribe you with? What are they doing?
I told you.
What
You
are
say
they
your pastor
saying?
wants you?
Yeah, but go ahead.
Oh,
Him folk.
no.
Absolutely.
You know, they try to do what they can do to get what they want without saying too much.
Okay.
That's what they're doing though.
I don't need that one.
Okay.
Oh, I dropped it on the
Go ahead.
phone. Okay.
I want to hear a Jay question.
Go ahead. Let's see what he got.
That would be very entertaining.
I don't really have a deep question. Though.
What's your question?
I'll say,
Juice
so
Man?
on my podcast, you know, I normally ask people, what do they? It's a simple question, and I'm like, both of y'all. So what's more important to you, loyalty or respect?
I feel like with respect, you're gonna have a certain amount of loyalty anyways, because if you're being respected, a person who's respecting you is not gonna break their loyalty.
What if they don't respect?
But you asked me, would I rather have loyalty or respect?
Which one you value more?
I feel like respect is more important because you get loyalty with respect.
I would say loyalty. I mean, both. Hell, I don't know.
No, I feel like with loyalty, you might not
But I get what
necessarily
you're
get
saying.
respect. Like I may be loyal to you, but that don't mean I might not come to the house and be like, bitch, clean this up and be disrespectful. But respectfully, I'm gonna be loyal if I'm
Respect
respecting
does
your
go a long
I say respect.
What you say?
What I said when?
You said
The ending, what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You just
and I
need a
also
reason.
said respect does go a long way. So I definitely understand her point.
like if you
Or
respect
as well,
me, you're
that
not
does
gonna
make
get
sense.
out like we together and you out with another girl at a club that you just took me to yesterday. That's disrespectful and that's
That means they don't
unloyal.
respect you.
that means you don't respect me.
True.
So you need the respect. Respect would be more than loyalty.
I got another question.
Okay, what's up?
So when it comes to dating, do you date one person or do you date them all?
I don't date them all. I don't have the time nor the energy. Now, I may have a conversation with more than one of them at a time if I'm not going out with any of them at all. But once I get bored with you on the phone, then I just block you and just date one person at a time.
So if one person asks you on the date on a Friday and somebody different asks you on the date on a Saturday, you going to both?
Going.
Probably not.
Why not? And you don't know these people.
Are we being honest?
It
Going,
depends.
Yes.
Are you sure I ain't being honest?
Yes, I am.
At one point, she said date them all.
I said that, but
That's
then
my
I do
point.
it though. No.
Yes.
No,
You
I
said
did
date
not.
them all.
I said that, but then I did not do it. I was just upset at that
So
point
you
in
teach us
time.
to be
She was
shitty
telling me
girls.
to do it, but
Yeah, I
she
was upset at
So
that
your views
time.
have changed then.
Just do whatever you want. But I didn't do it though.
Oh.
I didn't go and date 5, 6, 7, 8 people at a time.
It's
3,
dating.
4, 5.
You're not in a relationship.
Yeah, but
So when you're not in a
So you
relationship,
date
is it
them all?
okay to date multiple
I'm
people?
married, so I
Yes.
don't do it.
Well,
But if I was,
if you were not.
yeah, you would date.
When don't ask me, they say I'm a man.
so
Anyway, so
once I'm
don't
locked
ask me.
in, I'm locked in. Once if I like that one person, I ain't communicating with the rest.
No, I
of
get
them.
that part. I'm just saying
just
like
gonna
in the
date
beginning
one
stages.
person.
So my question was,
No, I need you to answer that question though, first.
Mm.
No, don't talk
Yeah,
about it.
God,
No, don't talk.
what are we doing?
I might need to start this thing over. Welcome to Absolute.
Man, she done went to
I
commercial.
am your host. Now, I'm going to let you have
I'm
that.
trying to put the pressure on
Try
you.
that shit,
Right.
Mo. I'm so sorry. Now, when you're dating, what's your question? Go ahead.
When you're dating someone, do you date them all or do you date one person? In the
So
beginning
my
stages.
truthful answer, I'm a little different, and just because I say this doesn't mean that I don't reason with the other approach. I date one. I don't have the energy to date multiple people. When I'm kind of locked in or I'm seeing someone, I give my energy to that one person. So
I'm thinking.
wait, I
guess
had a
it-
question, but he cut me off.
I cut you off. You had to answer the question first.
So what was my question? I said, when you're dating,
Do you date them all, or do you stick to one person and give them your time, or do you date everybody?
is it okay to date multiple people when you're dating? You're not in a relationship.
What is your definition of dating? Is probably what we.
That's the
probably
bigger
get
question,
Back
yeah.
to.
like seeing
Because
somebody going
communication-
out with the person,
Communication
like
is communication.
talking on the phone every
but
day.
once I done locked in, now and we done decided, okay, we both enjoying each other's company. Then all the rest of them can just go on where they
Well,
was.
But you're not.
depends
But
on
you're
the
not
definition of
official with
communication.
anything. You're just still dating. That you said.
Don't ask me no questions. Y'all be
What
calling
did
me
you
something else.
say?
I said date them all. Dating is not having
Who's
sex with
dating?
every person that call you.
Right.
It's actually.
So once sex
Going
is introduced,
out.
then what happens?
Okay,
What-
that's it. That's what.
Hold on, I ain't hear what you said.
Once
sex-
sex is introduced, then what happens?
You stick to the one.
What?
Are you still dating them all? Or you
No.
What?
That's when it gets tricky.
So when sex is involved, but you're still not in a relationship, maybe it just happened. Do you continue?
No, we too grown.
No,
for it
no,
just
no,
happened.
no.
It's a trick question.
That's
We
a
conversation.
still- Nobody just slip off
That
with it
was sex
now.
is coming.
Okay, that's a good segue though. Go
It
ahead, plug
is.
it in.
Oh, y'all done smelt me.
This for battle of the sexes. Remember?
Yeah, we not. Yeah, we
What
need to
else
get back
you
to. Let me find you a promoter question. Right
He done took us to the dating.
Shit. I got some questions too.
Let me pick my shit back up.
Okay. Oh, she back on the promoter question. We over promoter.
What were some of the biggest challenges you faced with your boutique?
Ooh, in the beginning, it was slow. I spent a lot of money on clothing that I bought like from a bad vendor. So I probably had like $10,000 worth of clothing that was like bad material. You know, wear one time you couldn't wash it. That was like a big challenge for me. So, and this was in the beginning.
Did that hurt your brand?
No, because the brand wasn't even there yet. People didn't know about it. But I just did a sale, you know, I just wanted to get my money back, you know, so I was just like selling outfits for like $10, $12, like full outfits. Once I got my money back, I got some better vendors. I started buying better clothing, and I just built it up from there. So yeah, that was one of the things that hurt. Big time.
What's the most unforgettable event or moment you've been a part of?
That's a good question. Unforgettable.
Mm-hmm.
Probably when G-Child performed for me at Plush. You know, he's very genuine. He sings from the heart. You know, he delivers music that situation that either he's been through or you know somebody close to him been through. You know, so it was very heartfelt. You know, he put on a good show.
Definitely, you can relate to all of his music.
Yeah, definitely. Big shout out to G-Child.
So I have a question on that. What is one person or artist you look forward to doing the event with? Like you have someone that you haven't worked with yet and want to put out there?
It's a lot of them.
Okay.
You know, no one in particular. I don't really want to call no names because, you know, you start mentioning names, people like you forgot. But there's a lot of people who I want to work with though.
Do you feel like at certain clubs that you worked with, do you feel like the owners ignore certain things happening in the club that wouldn't be actual, not sexual all the time, you guys. I'm not speaking on anything like that. I'm saying like, for example, you know, might go to a club and people are smoking in the club or people are smoking weed in the club and the club owner overlook it. Do you think that's because they're trying to keep the crowd in, or do you think that is a pro or a con because, you know, they could get in trouble for that later on down the line? What do you think about that?
Sometimes you just gotta bend, but don't break. You know, you have to kind of like look over a lot of stuff because I mean it's Birmingham, so a lot of people, well, a lot of clubs or you know spots, they need the people to come back. Right. So you say, hey, you can't smoke, then you done lost that clientele. Not just smoking, but like anything, you know. But you know, sometimes you just gotta bend, but don't break.
Okay, question. So I noticed like with a lot of promoters, you guys, y'all get y'all's flyers made up and y'all will make sure y'all put just some sexy women on the flyer or whatever. Why y'all don't do no men like that?
Put a man on the flyer?
Yeah, y'all don't put no
man. I ain't put no nigga on the flyer.
Y'all don't know men. You want to flyers? I'm
No,
just saying, I'm
that's
just
for
asking
you.
a question.
No, I'm not
Y'all-
putting no
And
nigga
she
on the
probably
flyer.
don't even want to see that. The
No.
girl.
I don't really put like a lot of women on my flyer unless I'm doing something with the strippers. But I ain't putting no women on the flyer. I'm putting like whatever the event's about. That's what I'm gonna put on there. It's gonna be direct. You gonna know what you come to see.
Okay.
I ain't putting no nigga on no flyer.
Of course, I have a question.
Okay.
Since you are hosting parties at different locations, at one point in time, you did have your own location.
Correct.
So I've worked in the club industry of many, many years. So do you think that you would ever want to go back into maybe the club industry and get your own spot and you can host your own events at your spot?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the reason why I'm kind of, you know, and I show love to all these different spots I be at, but you know, you gotta stay relevant.
For sure.
You know, you just can't. You know, I go somewhere and then I be like, oh, I'm back, then I ain't fucking with you. So, you know, but you know, I don't want to get misconfused, but every spot that I go with, you know, it's love. You know, they know that I'm there for a good reason.
I can tell you this though, when you talk about personality and being able to connect with the people, like the club industry is so up and down. You could be popping this week and dead next week. I do see that you keep your crowd consistent, so that means that you're doing something right. So I did want to commend you on that part.
I appreciate it. Yeah, you just gotta stay connected with people. You know, you got to reach out. You got to let them know you appreciate them. You got to, you know, you just got to be present.
So what happened when you had your own club to where now you're promoting your other?
I couldn't get my liquor license.
Oh.
And I couldn't get it because of my record and nothing like that. It was a church like very close to me, so like when you're selling alcohol, you can't be like 1,000 feet
Within the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people
So-
experiencing it too with their liquor license.
Yeah, you can't be churches and schools like you can't be like so close, or you can't get your license. You can sell that shit, but you know you risking the chance of getting caught.
Y'all gotta keep us on track with the time.
Okay. We
I don't know how long it's been. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 to 10 years? Do you still see yourself promoting?
I probably won't be if I'm promoting. I'm gonna have my own place, my own spot, but I'm not gonna be promoting in nobody else like the next 5 to 10 years. You know.
Okay, because we interviewed someone else and they were also a promoter and then they moved to getting their own club. Do you feel like you're going to have the same support when you moved to your own building as you do now as just a promoter at everybody else's?
Most
Because
definitely.
for him, he said he did not have the same crowd. Like he would sell out everybody else's venues, and then when he would have now that he has his own club, he's not selling out his spot as much as
Is it new?
it was. No.
He said, you say that again? He said he wasn't doing. Okay, so I think you're talking about one of our previous interviews.
yeah.
We was at Plush, and he was saying like he used to bring the crowd, and then it was a little different when he got where he is now.
Mhm.
But also, it depends on the location
Oh,
too. Some people don't want to come to certain parts of town.
They fuck with Jay.
But he said that himself.
Yeah, but they fuck with him. He's done a lot, at Plush.
I'm sure.
He's had a lot of artists come to Plush.
He was just comparing
Now,
it to
he's
how
been-
it used to be
when he would sell out other people's venues.
Oh yeah.
when he was at Reflections and Onyx.
Well, that just goes. A lot of people don't support you. You can support them, but a lot of times they won't support you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, hell, if they don't support you, then hey, you gotta move on and find somebody that will support you.
Absolutely. So what you got coming up next? I know you have a couple of events the end of this month.
Yeah. When is this going to happen? I don't know. It might be over with. March the 28th. We got the brunch after dark. This is part 2. And it's a brunch. It's not like your normal brunch. It's at night. It's from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. People come out, they dance, have fun, eat good, pay for a ticket, you get a free drink. Have fun. March 29th, we got Nadia Tellis and friends. We got Kelly Skies. We got JQ Sweets. We got Olivia Storm. We got E Hill in the band. We got a lot of people coming up, so they're gonna come out and perform and sing for us. Ticket sales going good too.
So how do we purchase tickets to your events?
You go to Eventbrite. You can either type in A Night to Remember, or you can type in Brunch After Dark.
Are you hiring
Hiring for what?
for any of your events?
Yeah,
You are hiring?
I know. I'm always hiring. I got hosts. I got hookah, girl, bartenders.
Me and Aisha may put in an application.
I interview them.
Just give me the job. I don't need the interview.
Oh no, you
Just
ain't.
give it to me.
Nah, I ain't getting you.
So tell everybody how to find you on social media.
On Facebook, Juice Man J. On Instagram, Studio Life After Dark. TikTok, Studio Life 18. I think that's it.
Any other questions, ladies?
That's good.
Would you like to add anything before?
I appreciate y'all. I watch y'all. I see what y'all do. So I appreciate y'all. Some advice: just keep going, promote. Even if you don't get the views that you think you're gonna get, just keep on promoting. The views gonna eventually get up though.
Thank you.
We
And doing what
appreciate
you're
it.
doing too. We enjoy your events, and we look forward to you putting on many more in the city.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, we closing out. Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Check the mic 1, 2. From the Beham streets to wherever the truth meets. Listen up close now. Antoinette, Crystal, Aisha on the mic stand, building something real. Hand in hand from Birmingham's heart, that's where we began. Seeking out the hustlers, every woman and man. Northside, Weezy told his story true. Lil' band with the vibes, fresh and new. Every bougie draw gems for me and for you. This is more than talk, it's what we pursue. It's the voice of the city, reaching out far. This is the absolute pressure project, shining like a star. Where curiosity meets conversation, yeah, that's the foundation. Pure dedication, every single guest a new revelation. No matter the distance, we ready to roam. From the concrete jungle to wherever you call home. Carrie K, she smoke, stories we know. Quint from the lobby, sees that it's on. Mike Strange on the mic, knowledge he drops. No filler, no faking, the realness never stops. Discussing the grind, the dreams and the tops. Birmingham's finest, breaking down all the blocks. These are the moments, the lessons we share. Through the airwaves, showing that we truly care. Where curiosity meets conversation, yeah, that's the foundation. your dedication. Every single guess a no revelation. From the first interview to the ones yet to be, creating a space for you and for me. A platform for voices, truly to be free. Building community for all to see. The energy's unmatched, the passion is bright. Guide a new listener into the light. Antoinette, Christelle, Aisha, this is for you. The journey continue with every new view. To our listeners out there, don't miss a beat. Tune in and don't miss our next episode. Feel the heat, yeah. Absolutely.